Steven, I'm really proud of you. You've been crushing it. You started the BitDevs, or you've been working on the BitDevs. You've been doing design foundation stuff.
I'm not in the design foundation.
I'm sorry. Scratch that. I know it's on the live stream. It's going to 30 million people right now. But you're doing a lot in Bitcoin, now working at Voltage. No? Okay, good.
Sorry to make your intro off. It's a good intro.
Super proud of you guys, and especially this space. I cannot wait to hear more about this. Everyone give Stephen Delorme a huge round of applause.
Thank you so much, and thank you, Rod, for being a huge support over the years. Nashville community has been a huge inspiration. I'm like walking around because I'm trying to position myself so I'm not like covering everything up. So yeah, I'm Stephen Delorme. By day, I'm a product designer at Voltage, and I used to volunteer in the Bitcoin design community. My kind of focus in Bitcoin has been how do we improve the user experience. Today, though, I'm representing ATL BitLab, which is a freedom tech-focused community space in Atlanta. Next slide. So this kind of started several years ago, back in 2022. The basic idea is like, yeah, so this is a video here. It's probably still buffering, but this is me and Alex Lewing setting up IKEA furniture in the corner of a tiny office in a co-working space. That was how ATL BitLab started out. It was a bunch of Bitcoiners sharing a tiny, sweaty room. Next slide. Next slide. Yeah, so that's where we're at now. Community has grown a lot in the time since then. They're like moving it. Cool. Next slide. Yeah, thanks. But yeah, so ATL BitLab is a 3,000 square foot hackerspace. And we've got co-working offices, all that stuff. Next slide. We have a conference room where people can do team offsites and stuff like that. Next slide. We have, a place for people to do podcasting, place for people to collaborate on open source projects together. Next slide. You got to keep up, guys. Got to keep up. So, also we're a little bit of different visual appeal than some of the other Bitcoin spaces you've seen. We've got a strong street art culture in Atlanta. And so, we have a lot of art on the walls and stuff like that. Next slide. Yeah, so there's a ton of meetups in the lab, at least 2 Freedom Tech meetups per week. Every Wednesday night is Bitcoin night in Atlanta. We got a Nostr meetup, a cybersecurity meetup, an AI meetup. Why have other meetups that aren't Bitcoin? Well, we all get bored with Bitcoin. I mean, come on, you got to talk about something else, right? But more importantly is that people come into the lab for AI night, or they come in for cybersecurity, and then they hear people talking about Bitcoin and they want to come in to Bitcoin night too. So we found that these other meetups actually really help draw people towards Bitcoin. Next slide. We've actually started recording these meetups too, which has been a really good tactic for this year, because by recording all of the reason I keep looking that my slides have been redone, and I'm a designer, so I'm really picky about this stuff. I just want everybody to know that this is not how typography is supposed to be aligned. Sorry to throw you guys under the bus, but my designer honor is at stake here. But anyways, we've started recording all of the meetups, and I know this kind of is, kind of a controversial idea because people are like, oh, OPSEC and secrecy and privacy and all this kind of stuff. But look, if you're going to bother meeting up and talking about stuff and asking people to come to your meetups and present stuff to people in your community, you're implying that it's worth spending time on. You're implying that it's valuable, and if it's valuable content, why not preserve it? If it has value in the first place. So we've been trying to preserve it as much as possible with the podcast. You can check that out on our website. Next slide. Our focus also from the beginning has been a little bit different, just in that a lot of this energy around needing a physical space started because we liked to compete in hackathons together. And so there has been a huge builder focus, inviting your friends to come hang out with you and just work on a hackathon, especially with all the remote hackathons in Bitcoin. You have no excuse not to if it's a remote hackathon. So just try and do something and see what you can produce together. Next slide. We've actually done so many hackathons together in the Atlanta community. We've benefited from so many other people's events that we're now launching our first hackathon this year. It starts in June. It's a month-long hackathon. You can participate from anywhere in the world. It's called Battle of the Mine Hackers. And this is a global event really to fight miner centralization. So you can contribute as a software coder. You can also contribute as a hardware or in the energy track. So if you've never done a hackathon before and you're into mining, this is actually a great event to get involved in. Next slide. We're launching this as part of Atlanta Tech Week, and we thank Bitcoin Park very much for their support, as well as BitLab, who I'm covering up, and then I'm going to go cover them up again. Next slide. Oh, there was supposed to be something after that. Well, honestly, yeah, there was a bunch of stuff after that, but that's okay. I'll just freestyle it. So yeah, basically, in addition to the Battle of the Mine Hackers, there's also a hackathon running right now as part of the Vegas 2025 Bitcoin conference, the One Bitcoin magazine puts on. It's a month and a half long. You get a free conference ticket if you submit a hackathon project. There's like $30,000 worth of prizes. This is a great event to get involved in. Look, a lot of people in the Atlanta community have won hackathons over the years, and we want to help you win hackathons too. So we're running a lot of events right now to help you get involved, help you learn how to build stuff on Bitcoin. You basically just have the AI do it all for you nowadays. There's no reason to not do it. So if you're in Atlanta this weekend, you can join us. We're having a hackathon kickstart this Saturday. We'll help you find a team. We'll help you find a project idea. We'll teach you what you need to know to win a hackathon. And then in addition to that, we're also going to have members-only workshops, which you can join remotely as well. So if you want to join in and later in the month, we're going to have a workshop. We're going to turn you into a Lightning developer in 2 hours. So yeah. That's basically the gist of it. If you would like to follow what we're doing, you can go to atlbitlab.com. We have all of our events on there, all of that kind of stuff. And please, if you're ever passing through Atlanta, definitely fill out our contact form or message me or something like that. Would love to show you the space. And I'll be here for the rest of the day. So if you want to talk, I've heard some people interested in talking physical spaces. If you want to chat, I'll share problems, solutions, what went good, what went bad, all of that. I'd love to talk to you about it. So thank you so much.